It's getting hot in here!
The reason you're not writing this is because you don't think synergy is worth. Can I ask why Loot Hoarder is better than Elemental upside on Pyros? I'm trying to get better at deck building, so no way. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. So, my theory with the Death Knight Mage deck is you need to very fast draw your deck. So, my goal is to draw my own cards a lot. And we have Loot Hoarder, Arcane Intellect, and Acolyte of Pain to help with that. And that's because we mostly need the Death Knight. And sometimes Death Knight's not going to show up, so we have a lot of things that can draw our own cards to make it so we can consistently get the Death Knight. And our other like assorted mage answers that we come across are good, right? Like when we draw into a meteor, we're normally not too unhappy about that. This is a greedy keep. If it's an aggro druid, it's kind of rough, but I'm going to keep it. Well, he's not an aggro druid, so... We talked about the nerfs yet? Damn, I missed it. We're just kind of openly discussing it. I don't know if you really missed anything. Okay. He's got 7 mana already. Got a whole bunch of answers. We'll try to kill his stuff for a while.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
I really like Meteor. I feel like Meteor's a great pick right now. It works awesome in place of something like Polymorph. It just kills everything. Oh, I get 2 cards out of that. Ha. Jebaited. It's AoE and it's single target. It often comes on the turn where you like really need an answer too. Like on turn 6 is often the time where you're like, I really need an answer to something or the game's gonna end. And then Meteor sails into your hand and it works pretty good with the Mediv weapon too, getting a 6-drop out of it. Alright, we got a lot of cards. So this is the whole point of why we have like the Loot Hoarders and Acolytes, right? Because now we get to this turn and we have a lot of cards to work with, so maybe sometimes we're killing his stuff, or sometimes we can play our own guys. And I think I will play the Water Elemental. The Taunt is kind of nice here, but I can try to squeeze it in later. This isn't exactly like mana efficient, which kind of sucks, but... Made Wax 3, what is wrong with Blizzard? Why not make it a 2-2? I think it's better at 3 than at 2-2. Now the weapons are consistent. Weapons are a lot more consistent because they made a 3-2. Fiery War Axe is just worse than the Rogue or the Paladin one, because the Rogue and Paladin one actually do something. But whatever, Warriors have Warriors have a lot of upgrades, so it doesn't really seem like it's going to be a disadvantage for them. They're still going to be able to use that well. Being able to upgrade War Axe so many times, like on curve, was really disgusting, right? This is often a way a Pirate Warriors game would play out. Turn 1, you play like a pirate. Turn 2, you'd play a War Axe. Turn 3, you'd upgrade it. And it was just really strong, right? By that point, they then had a weapon that they could kill any minion you could play with on the equivalent turn. Or they could go face with it. And you didn't really have a good answer to that unless you just played weapon removal, so... Huh. I think I like Firelands here. Firelands, this guy. Probably want board control, but hitting him in the face is tempting too. So we could do this, and we could Flame Strike and full clear. We could do this guy, play the mirrors, Frostbolt this, hit, leave the 2-2, which is pretty good. Firelands work well with the Mediv coming up. Get Firelands now and just see what I roll. I actually think Firelands is not the best play anymore. Firelands will still be good later. I kind of like this plus the images and Frostbolt. Flame Strike's overkill, right? We want to get the other body on the board. This will then pick up the 2-2 on the following turn. I could go face, but I'm going to wuss out and trade here. Because I really want to play Mediv next turn. I don't have time to answer these minions with my spells. So we want to have time to get that off, and maybe even the Lich before we really commit to going with the spells. We're trying to set up this big late game amount of stuff now that can actually overwhelm the Druid. Alright, fair play. He clears, but he only has the Thalnos, and we play the Mediv into that. It was a good play, though. And we're never going to hit that with our weapon, sorry guys. We definitely want the weapon, it's super valuable. So we're either going to go big spell or Jaina next turn. We might play the glyph with it, but... oh man, how many Jades you got? Gonna trade Thalnos. No more Jades, please. This is good for us if he doesn't... oh wow, what kind of a turn was that? Oh my god, dude. He didn't even hero power, first of all. He just panicked and didn't hero power at all. But he could have traded Thalnos, then hero powered this, got a card, maybe that card was like Jade Blossom, played that card, got another minion. Sure, I'll allow it. Okay, well we're not going to have to glyph then, because we're just going to hero power. Oh, it's going to summon this, because this is a beast. Synergy. I always win, says Nadiv. It's going to summon this, because it's a beast. That's such sick synergy. This is our only beast. We're just gonna Firelands again, right? Firelands really good here. I'm gonna be torn whether I play the intellect or if I saved a weapon. Double innervate. Wow.
Your magic shall not save.
Hey, screw off. Okay, so we can play Firelands on this guy, trade here. Or we could play Flame Strike and then Hero Power. I want to trade, right, because I want this to die anyways before this goes dead. I like the Firelands, yeah. I'm just torn on whether we cast another spell or not afterwards. See what we get. I have bigger things, but I think the immediate momentum is worth more, and I want to draw my Arcane Giants anyways. It's not quite free, huh? Oh man, that's fucking awful. This minion can't attack, so that's just a worthless minion. That really sucks. Alright, our board's pretty decent though. We got a lot of stats there. We can slam the Lich next turn, or I think we want the Giants here more than the Lich probably. Oh, that's gonna be a Flame Strike, I guess. Well, Flame Strike doesn't even answer this though. Man, these minions suck. Is he killing my beast?
A hot resub.
I'll probably like Blizzard and Water, or no, Blizzard and Giant. Yeah, Blizzard and Giant, and we just chill. This is gonna damage my own guys, so I don't want to do that here. Blizzard and Giant, and we chill, and then next turn we Flame Strike. I mean, I could theoretically attack these and take the 1 damage, because I'm forced to Flame Strike, but I don't even mind. Right? Because if we attack them, we're just doing that anyways. So we attack them, and then we gotta kill this guy somehow. Fireball this. Play Giant Loot Hoarder. Fireball Glyph. So Flame Strike and Potion will clear, and then I put like 17 to face. So I think that's the best play actually, even though it damages my own guys. Actually, the best play is this into Arcane Explosion, but I'm not gonna risk that. There was an alternate line of play where we do this and then we can Blizzard, and so if we got Arcane Explosion it would have been better. But this is still pretty tough for him to kill, and this has a Death Rattle, so I like the face approach here. Nice. He's dead on board too. GG. The Mediv, you can see, I think is the best 8-drop. If we compare like what Mediv did there to the Lich King or to Sindragosa, which are the other 2 competitive 8-drops, Mediv was just like game winning, right? He was so game winning.